Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Humes Jewelers. It is our first ever Coffee and Coins Saturday morning show. We have done over 230 live shows on Thursday night over the last 5 years, but I don't know, just a thought came to me that a Saturday morning show about coins every once in a while might be a fun thing. People are bringing coins to sell to us all the time, and or they want to come in. They say, would you look at this? Is this worth anything? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just worth the face value. So, but people don't know, and there's no coin dealers around here, and I am definitely not a coin dealer, but I do love coins. Always have. And I try to educate myself, and we've done a lot of coin business over the years, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 20 years. So anyway, so this morning we're going to show some coins that we have, mostly silver, because silver has been going bananas lately. So get your cup of coffee. I'm going to say hi to a few people, and then we'll get started. And we also this morning we have with us the lovely Ella Zordell, and Ella is doing the cameras, and then we have lovely Jules Tatum, who is doing the name. So if anyone buys anything, please somebody buy something. I said I don't care if we sell a lot. I just want to sell at least one thing. Anyway, all right, let's say hi. First person on I see is Gene Trapp, Paula Knight, Chad Croson, Pam Metz, Caroline Yagutfam. That sounds like my sister. What do you think?
I think it is your sister.
That's my lovely sister. Tanis Williamson. Tanis is not a big coin nut, but her husband Dan is a coin nut.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Paula Knight says, oh, Landry Kate says hi. Hey, Landry. Paula came in yesterday with Landry, and she was so sweet. And she got Kayla's attention, and she looked at jewelry all over the store. She had so much fun, and finally Paula said, "Are you ready to go?" She's looking at stuff. So anyway, Paula, you're bringing her up right. Thank you. All right. Okay. So yeah, we got a few people watching this morning. We appreciate that. So this is sort of very casual. We have some coins we're going to show. We're going to offer them for sale. We don't have pictures. We don't have them numbered. We don't have all that kind of stuff like we normally do. But it's going to be fun because we're going to do it all live. And I'll show the coins that we're offering for sale. And then Ella will show them to you on a close-up. We have a close-up camera set up so she can show you what they are. And we're going to start off with something just for fun. All right, so this could be a great gift for one of your kids. But I'm going to start off with this this album that we bought from a customer, brought us in. This is an album of all the state quarters. And the U.S. Mint did the state quarters back, started about 20 years ago, because they just wanted to create some interest in coin collecting. The U.S. Mint has been sending out coin sets for years and years and years. Now what this is, these coins are just basically worth 25 cents each. They're face value coins, but the cool thing is they're from all the different states. In this book, there is 100 quarters, okay, 100 quarters, and there's like 2 for each state, and it tells you about the state, when it was minted, and all that. I'm offering this for face value. You get the album free. We're offering this for $25. Be a great gift for a child to get them started in coin collecting, or maybe just something you'd like to have. You can look through it and read, like, oh, here's Minnesota. It says the state flower, the state bird, the state tree, the state nickname, the state motto, the state song. That's Minnesota. Who wants to go to Minnesota? It's cold up there. Well, it's cold here too. Anyway, that's just one of them. It has that for every state. So Let me hand this to you. You probably don't need to show that, but you can. All right, so that's our first opening item is the, oh, there's Michelle, Zachariah Weaver, Gina Sage, hey, Wanda Wilson, hey, Belinda Sharon, Sue Ann McKissick. Everybody's on watching, thank you. Paula Knight?
Well, yeah, actually, Miss Paula Knight.
Yeah, I got Paula Knight, number one on, thank you, Paula. I only had one of those, but it might be a nice something for Landry. I tell you, it is interesting having, having all the state information for each of the states, and you have the coin there to go with it. And this is something that somebody, I'm sure, put together, when they first came out, everybody was saying, have you got the new Kentucky quarter yet? Have you got the new Minnesota quarter? They were collecting the quarters because they only came out like 5 or 6 a year, something like that. I don't remember the exact details, but anyway, that'll be fun, and you'll have a good time with that. Now, the first, let me hand you one of these.
Okay.
The first coin we're going to offer for sale tonight, we've got, let's see, we've got like 8 of these. This is a 1986 proof $1 coin. It's a 90% silver. This coin was made as a commemorative coin by the U.S. Mint, and it has the Statue of Liberty with Ellis Island. And on the back of the coin, it has the inscription that's on the Statue of Liberty, which seems a little strange to read this today with all that's going on with the immigration. It says, "Give me your tired, give me your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." That was on the Statue of Liberty. It is on the Statue of Liberty. All right, we're offering these coins for $76. $76 a piece. They're in a sealed plastic. They're proof coins. So what a proof coin means is these were never made for circulation. These were made in basically never touched by human hands, put in plastic, and they are almost perfect. So these are really cute. We've got 8 of these Ellis Island. I love the little thing on the back of it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Pam Metz wants one. I saw that. Paula Knight says sold. She wants one. Thank you, guys. Wanda Wilson wants an Ellis Island. Jean wants an Ellis Island. Woo-hoo. Catherine Ann says, good morning.
Good morning.
So, I'll tell you about my coffee cup. So my coffee cup says, on this side, it says dog person. Okay? I bought this coffee cup from a store in New York City that I've never been to, but it's called, the name of the store is called Fish's Eddy. And Fish's Eddy has got a very interesting reputation. The girl that owns the company, her and her husband, they wrote a book a few years ago called Minding the Store. It's the cutest little book ever. And they basically started in business by selling used dishes from hotels. A hotel would have dishes with their name on it. Anyway, so they have a store in New York City, and this is one of their original cups, and it's got every dog breed known to man on it. And I've got one at home and one here, and I use these all the time. My favorite. All right. Okay, so how many did we sell of those? 4?
We sold 4.
Okay, so we have 4 more. We have 8 of these, and I will tell you that I'm not going to put these in the case necessarily, but I'll probably keep them out today. So if anybody wants to come and look at any of the other coins that we still have, we'll have those out today. And as far as purchasing these, we'll be open today till from 10 to 2, or you can come in next week. We are closed on Sundays and Mondays, but you can come by next week and pick it up, or if you're out of town, just give us a call and we'll get it shipped to you. All right. Now there's Laura Bostic, my little neighbor. Okay. All right, so that was the Ellis Island coin. Now next up, we have some 1964 Kennedy half dollars, okay? 1964 Kennedy half dollars. And we've got like, I think I've got like 20 of these. 20 or so of these. But the Kennedy half dollar, this was the 1964 Kennedy, was the last half dollar coin minted by the U.S. Mint for circulation, okay? That is made out of 90% silver. So in 1964 and before that, all the old coins, dimes, quarters, and half dollars, and silver dollars, were made from 90% silver, and 64 was the last year. After that, 1965, I remember as a kid, they called them the sandwich coins. It's basically a silver-clad coin over copper. And you can always tell the difference because you turn the coin sideways, the silver coin doesn't have that copper showing like the coins you get today. Anyway, right now the melt value on these, the silver value is $28. Well, we have 20 of these we're going to offer for $25. That's below silver melt value. It's a good buy. I mean, I don't tell you, don't buy these coins for investments. Buy the coins because you love the coins and they do have value. They could go up in value, they could go down in value, but they're always going to have value. And these are in really good condition. These are all the Kennedys. You can buy one, you can buy two, you can buy them all. But we have 20, I think I counted 23 of them. We have 23 of these we're going to offer for 20, oops. This is what I got from the Tooth Fairy. Sweet, that's cute. I think that Catherine Ann had a birthday yesterday, so we'll say happy birthday to you. Okay, Chad wants to, Wanda wants to, Laura Bosick said, my birth year, 1964. You are so young, Laura. Yep. So that's the Kennedy half dollar. It was sort of a commemorative too because I think was it 1963 that President Kennedy was assassinated, and this came up. Now, they still make 50-cent pieces with Kennedy's image on them, but all the new ones made are the copper-clad ones. And I think they've stopped putting them in circulation. They still make them for the proof sets, but they don't send them to the banks anymore like they used to. Steve robbed the cradle. Yes, he did. Now, I will tell you this. I follow several coin groups on Facebook, and this one, I've known a lot of people, or in this one particular instance this week, he went to the bank to see if they had any rolls of half dollars, and he bought like 5 or 6 rolls of half dollars for 50 cents a piece for the coins, and went through them and found some of these silver coins in there. And like I said, with the silver price like it is right now, most of these coins are selling for $30, $35 a piece. So we're offering them for $25, and they're just common date. I mean, not common date. They're all 1964, but there's nothing fancy about them. They're in good condition, but they're not proof coins, you know. But I love that Steve robbed the cradle. Yeah. Paula Knight wants one.
Yep, I got her.
Okay, all right. So we've got all those down. I hope you guys got your coffee this morning. I got here early. I always have a cup of coffee at home. Me and Rue have our coffee together, and then when I get to work, we get the jewelry, all the jewelry put out in the cases. You know, we have to take our jewelry out of the cases every night and put it in our vaults. We don't leave it in the case because people do break in and so forth. It's just for security. So it takes us a while this morning, or every morning. It takes us, one person can do it in about 45 minutes. 2 people can do it in about a half hour. All right. Caroline knows, my sister Caroline, she used to always try to beat me here in the mornings. And her goal was to have everything put out before I got here.
Before you got here?
Before I got here. If I got here and she was still putting out, she goes, dang it, you're early. But she was the best ever. And She's retired now, and I miss her every single day. All right. Okay, so that was our Kennedy half dollars. Let's see what. Oh, the next coin you have to. This one we do have pictures on. We didn't load any pictures on our switcher program except this one coin. So this is a cool coin. It is a pre-Civil War coin. Okay, it's a little tiny coin. Can you see that? It's a little tiny coin. All right, this is a very. Oops, where'd I go? Here's a very cool coin. This is an 1840 New Orleans Mint half dime. Okay, they made these. It has a seated Liberty on the front, and then so she's going to show you the picture of the coin. But this coin is super collectible. As a matter of fact, there were two versions of this coin. One version, they call it no drape, and one version was called draped. The draped coin had some fabric coming off the elbow of the seated Liberty. Those coins go for $2,000 and $3,000. This coin doesn't have it, so it's a little more of a common date, but still it's a pre-Civil War coin from 1840, and we're offering this coin for $87. This is a true collector's coin. Any coin, in my opinion, any coin that was made before the Civil War has got a cool history. It makes you wonder, back then they weren't thinking about collecting them. They were thinking, hey, that's a half dime. I can get a lot of stuff with that at the grocery store, because they even had half pennies back in those days. So anyway, this is a true collector's coin, and if no one buys it, it goes in my collection. So there you go.
Well, it doesn't get to go to your collection. Miss Wanda Wilson bought it.
Dang it, Wanda. Quit buying stuff. Hey, Wanda, you know I love you. I'm joking. All right. I'm glad you got it. It's a very cool coin. I'm going to set it off to the side here. Love that coin. Matter of fact, when I was researching the value of it, I thought, oh my gosh, if this was worth $2,000 or $3,000, that'd be awesome. But no, I'm never that lucky. But it's still a very cool coin, and I really get excited when we get a coin that is pre-Civil War. All right. And Whitney Hoover liked it too. All right. She did. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. What's up next? Okay. All right. Here's cool. All right. Now, here are for you pure silver lovers. I have some. These are some 1992. These are Kentucky Bicentennial silver coins, 1 ounce silver coins. So you're buying this as 1 ounce silver. We've got 4 of these. 3 of them are just alike. They have 1792 to 1992, the celebration of Kentucky. On the back of it, it has the Commonwealth of Kentucky. These were bicentennial coins. We're offering these for $85 a piece. Silver closed out last night on the London silver market for $78, a little over $78. A week and a half ago was $115. So these are $85. If silver bounces again, these could be worth a lot more. But we have 3 of these. And then I have a 4th one that's a little different, that has it has Henderson County on one side of it. Well, we'll do these first 3 if anybody wants those. And then the 4th coin, we're selling for the same price, but it has on the back side of it, instead of having the Commonwealth of Kentucky seal, it has a Henderson County. It actually has it was made for the Audubon Museum, Audubon State Park in Henderson, Kentucky. You see that? See how it says what, John Audubon State Park? Wanda wanted one of those coins.
Wonder which one she wants.
She got one of the first ones.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So if you, like I said, we're going to have these out the rest of the day. I'm not going to put these in a case. we don't really keep our coins in a case. Once in a while we'll put some out, but we'll keep these out today. So if you come in and we'll look at the rest of them or any of them that we have left, you can do that. That's no problem. All right, now here's something fun. Okay, so what this is, these are mint sets, early mint sets. These, we got a 1962 and a 1963. All right, the 1963 mint set, this is how they came from the U.S. Mint. It says up at the top, Treasury Department, U.S. Mint, Philadelphia. And you got these coins, they are uncirculated coins that were sealed in plastic the minute they were minted. In this particular one, you get a dime, a penny, dime, nickel, quarter, and a half dollar. The half dollar is it's a Benjamin Franklin half dollar. Now this 1963 set we're going to sell for $68. And we have a 1962 set we're going to sell for $78 because it's never been opened. This has never been opened. It just came from the mint. What people used to do is they would subscribe to the mint, and the mint would mail these out to you, and people would get these and they would never open them. Some of these that we bought still came in the box from the U.S. Mint. So this one is still sealed up, and because it's sealed, it's going to grow in value and be worth a lot more money as years go by. So we're selling those two, 68 for the one that's been opened and 78 for the one that has never been opened. I have 3 or 4 of them from my birth year that I've saved in my collection, and one's been opened and the rest of them have not been opened, and I think it's super cool. Of course, you have to have faith that they're in there, but you can feel them when you run your hands over them. Oh man, Jim got that one.
Yes, he sure did.
Good to see Jim on. The 1962 set has not been opened. Awesome. Did you get that one, Jules?
I'm getting it.
Jules got it. I'm getting you, Jim. Oh, Elwin says, oh, my dad collects these. I have my birth year. That's cool. We have a couple other years, too, we're going to show here in a minute. All right. Okay, well, let's see. We having fun yet? I wasn't sure how this would go, so I certainly appreciate people that are watching and are purchasing some of the coins, and we'll just keep going for a while. I've got, the next one is a commemorative coin. This is, this was the first coin made by the U.S. Mint in 90% silver since they stopped in 1964. This is a 1982. This is a 1982 George Washington half dollar. Okay, it's a 90% silver commemorative proof. It was celebrating the 250th anniversary of George Washington's birth. So this coin's never been handled by hands. It's in a plastic box. It comes in a box from the mint, and we're offering this coin for $95. This is the George Washington commemorative coin, and it's got a nice little story. It comes with it, tells about it from the U.S. Mint, that it's a proof, and tells about what the coin's made out of, how big it is, and the designer of the coin. So I'll put this with it too, give that back to you. So that is the, look how beautiful, they call that a cameo, how the figure of George Washington on the horse is sort of a satin finish, but behind it is super shiny, where it was made as a proof coin in 1982. A very good collectible coin. And then for the same price at $95, we have 3 of these. These are 1988. These are silver dollars, 90% silver. These are Olympic coins. They were made for the 1988 Olympics by the U.S. Mint. Each one comes in a really nice box like this. Each one has a certificate that comes with it from the U.S. Mint. It says 1988 proof silver dollar. Has all your information about what it is, why it was made, and all the details on that. So it's a really interesting, it tells you who the designers are. There are two different designers, the artists for the 1988 silver dollar, and it comes in a really nice box that comes from the Mint that you keep it in and keep all this together, and keeping the paper with it in the box, and it even has a sleeve. The sleeve that it comes in and out like that makes it more valuable and makes it more fun to collect. So we have 3 of those. If you like that's the 1988 commemorative $1 Olympic coin. Yeah, very, very cool. I love those. Dun, 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 dun. Cindy Carter's watching. Paul Knight wanted the
Tanis got it before.
who got that? Who got it?
Tanis Williamson got the 1982 George Washington.
Okay, cool, good. All right, thank you, Tanis. All right, so Tanis got that one. But nobody's picked on the Olympic
Nobody's
coins
picked
yet.
up the
But that's
Olympic
okay.
coins yet. No,
You know, I sold them for the same price, even though they're a bigger coin.
yeah.
The George Washington is a little more valuable only because it's was the first one of the commemoratives. And I will tell you, as far as the 90% silvers, I will tell you that I was looking online at some of the other coin dealers that are online, like Littleton and Money Facts and some of those different, and they were getting a lot more money. They were a lot more expensive than that. So Susan Miller's watching. Hey, Susan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wanda Wilson said this is super fun. Oh, Jim said Linda got that one coin. That's funny. I'm seeing more responses on my on this one. I got my phone set under my name, and I'm watching the Humes Jewelers, but on this one's for the jewelry stores under their Facebook, under its Facebook. A little different. Vanessa Johnson. Hope Clark says good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna move this one over here. Move this one over here because I'm just getting more comments on this one. Yay! Carrie Hayes says it's interesting. All right. So next up, whoops. Okay, after the Olympic coin, we have another mint set. This was in 1993, and this one you get 2 coins. You get a silver dollar and a half dollar. These are both made out of 90% pure silver. You get the certificate with it from the Mint. We're offering these for $150, and this was a 1993 Bill of Rights commemorative coin. And it comes in, oops, and they come just like you see them, sealed in a box, in a sleeve, all from the U.S. Mint. We have 3 of these available tonight, and we're asking, whoops, and this is the certificate, and on these we're asking $150, and I saw these as high as $225 on some of the different websites. Jan asked about the George Washington. Jan, it's already sold. Whoops, it's already sold, but we were asking $95 for the George Washington. All right. Jim and Linda want an Ellis Island one. Good. All right. Let's see. So that was the one she's showing you now. That's the 1993 commemorative Bill of Rights. Kind of cool. Well, like I said, I'll keep these out today. If anybody wants to come by and look, if you're in town, we'll keep these out so you can take a look at them. Matter of fact, I've got one of the front cases is in between displays. We'll put them in there. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Okay. Next up, we're going to do just some real simple. These are some 1 ounce silver coins. And silver is at $78.21. Normally, when you buy silver, you're going to pay a premium over that, 10 or 15 or $20 over the silver price. We're offering these for exactly $78. We have 4 of these. These are the Worldwide Mint. They've got Liberty on one side, Eagle on the other side. They're not made by the U.S. Mint. These are made by a private mint company. Jim, just so you'll know, these were like the ones you bought yesterday. And we have got, oh, there's Naomi. My dad collected coins, mint coins, handed them over to us. Nice. At different family reunions. All right, so we got 4 of these for $78. And like I said, a week and a half ago, these were $115. So, but they're cool coins. My son Jamie loves coin. He collects silver and gold coins, and I think he's starting to take after me in a little bit. All right, so that's the. Those are the 1 ounce Worldwide Mint. Okay. Wanda said she wants a WW Mint coin. They should have called them WWE or like the wrestling thing. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
You see that dog right there? That looks like Maggie. I don't think Pam's watching this morning. She's probably still sleeping. All right. Okay, next up, this is a super cool coin. This is a special edition coin from the Perth Mint in Australia. It's certified by the NGC. It's called it's a 2023 Koala Bear coin. And I'm thinking that Laura Bostic's going to love this. But this is a Koala Bear coin. It's a special coin because it's got a double date on it. They made this coin in 2023. It's a 1 ounce silver. This is a MS70, which means it's perfect. It's a mint state 70. It was minted, put directly in, and sealed and directly into the certified box it's in. This coin has the dates of 1952 to 1922, and it has a picture on the back of Queen Elizabeth II. This was commemorating her reign as Queen of England, 70 years, from 1952 to 1922 when she passed away. And she was also the Mother Queen of Australia. So they made this in her honor. It's the only coin that's been made that I know of with 2 dates like that on it in Australia. And so we're offering this coin for $150. I've seen this coin anywhere from $150 to $250 on different sites. But it's a 1 ounce silver, but more than 1 ounce silver, it's history. It's the history. It's one of the last coins ever made with Queen's picture on it. You know, for years, all the Australian coins, the Canadian coins, all had Queen Elizabeth on the back of it. But once she passed away, they started putting King Charles on the back of the coins. So that is this. We only have 1 of these. Oh, Elisa Berman. Hey, Lisa. All right, Linda Schultz watching. So that is the. So that's a cool coin, and I wouldn't mind having it in my collection either. It's a super cool coin. All right, next up we've got just got a few more things left today. The next one is a certified Morgan silver dollar, PCGS, which is the PCGS and NGC are the 2 main certification companies in America that certify coins. I have some coins right now at PCGS being graded. This is an MS62, 1921. So 1921 was a very common date for the silver Morgan dollars. But an MS62 means it's a really good condition. And we're going to offer this coin for $111. $111 for a very collectible MS62 Morgan silver dollar. All right. It's got a few more things left, and then we got to get, we got to open the store at 10 o'clock. So, and we're welcome any of y'all want to come in today. If not, just pick them up next week. There's Christy Wood. She loves coins. Christy would love coins because Christy works in a coin shop called a bank. She works with Ella's dad. All right. All right. Paula Knight said 1993. You think she wants one?
She had said that for Bill of Rights.
Okay. All right. Bill of Rights. Okay. Good. Awesome. All right. All right. Wanda wants that silver dollar.
Oh, perfect. There.
It's a good one, Wanda. All right. Okay. So now we've got. I've got three more of these these proof sets. We've got a 1969, a 1970, and a 1971. This is where it changes over. The 1969 and 1970 both had the half dollar, Kennedy half dollar, made from 40% silver. So they have a higher value, more collectible. So the 1969 and 1970s are $40. And then the 1971 is the year they switched over on the Kennedys to the clad coins, and you get the 1971 proof set for $15. So $40 for the 69 and 70 set, and $15 on the 1971 set. Mm-hmm. Do you have any of the Hunting Club coins? I don't have any of the Hunting Club coins left, Jan, but I'll keep my eyes open. We do have some other 1 ouncers. Like I said, I don't know if you missed or not. We had the Kentucky bicentennial coins. We have a few of those, and we get different 1 ounce coins at different times.
Miss Paula, I can't give you the 69. Christy Wood already got it, but you can get this 1970.
Okay. All right.
And then Miss Pam Metz got 1971.
Wait. Okay. Somebody tell me this story. I'm going to ask this question. I know that you guys know it. What year was Woodstock? I'm thinking 69 or 70, but I can't remember for sure what year Woodstock was. You know what Woodstock is?
No, I don't know what Woodstock is.
All right. Woodstock was the most amazing music concert ever.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. Okay.
Yes. It was Woodstock. It was in New York, and they thought it was going to have like 10,000 people might come to it, and like 110,000 came.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it was crazy, and some of the music artists, it was unbelievable. They were bringing them in by helicopter because they couldn't. The roads were packed. The roads. It was like on a farm someplace
Oh,
up in New
wow.
York. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. Somebody bought the koala bear.
I wonder who that was. Your sister.
Caroline Yogutfam. Pam Metz says 69. I bet that's what she meant. The Woodstock was in 69.
Oh, probably.
I'm thinking Woodstock was. Okay. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. That was our very first ever Saturday morning coin show. We called it Coffee and Coins. And we may do this again sometime. It's not going to be a regular thing, but just whenever we have some interesting coins that might be fun. I'm going to put the rest of these coins that we have out here that haven't sold in one of our empty cases today, so you can come if you want to look at them. And then we'll put them up at the end of the day. But hey, thank you. Laura said accident. Laura had an accident?
No.
Laura, I went by your house last night because there was a delivery truck blocking the road home, so I had to circle around by your house to get home. So, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Appreciate you watching. This Thursday night on our Thursday night live show is our Galentine event, hosted by all the girls here in the store except Judy. Because Judy can't stay up that late, but it'll be Brianna and Ella, Kayla and Jules, and it's going to be marvelous. Love you guys.